So you're diving deep into the Atlantic, the water is calm, and suddenly you notice something massive drifting just beneath you. Is it a whale? Nope. It's something weird. It's just lazily floating around like it owns the ocean. Why does this giant fish spend its time basking at the surface? Well, hold on, adventurers, because we're about to dive into some of the weirdest and most mind-blowing animal facts you've probably never heard of. Pack your things and let's explore this together. There's a lot we think we know about animals, right? Dogs bark, cats meow, and sharks scare the life out of us with their sharp teeth. But beneath the surface, literally and figuratively, there are creatures so strange they might as well be from another planet. And trust me, you probably haven't Googled them yet. Ready to dive deeper? Let's explore some of these wild and insane facts together. Let's start with our not-so-friendly giant from the intro, the sunfish. Now, if you're ever out at sea and see a massive shadow gliding beneath you, your heart might skip a beat, right? But don't worry, the sunfish isn't dangerous. It's one of the most relaxed creatures you'll ever encounter in the deep. Measuring up to a staggering 14 feet and weighing over 5,000 pounds, this gentle giant doesn't swim like other fish. It drifts, almost as if the ocean itself is carrying it along. And why swim when you can just let the current do all the work? But don't let its slow, lazy demeanor fool you. The sunfish has a mysterious side. It can dive as deep as 2,600 feet, slipping away into the dark depths where few dare to venture, making it incredibly hard for scientists to track. And when it does surface, it's not for a breath of fresh air. Oh no, it's letting seabirds land on it to feast on the bugs that hitchhike on its back. A symbiotic exchange that only adds to its enigma. If that doesn't make you curious, just wait. There's even more lurking beneath the waves, waiting to be discovered. Now, if the sunfish caught your attention, wait until you encounter the blobfish. Lurking in the depths off the coast of Australia and New Zealand, this strange creature resides in the darkest, most pressurized parts of the ocean, where survival means having no bones to weigh it down. The intense pressure down there shapes the blobfish into a compact, sturdy swimmer, but when it's pulled to the surface, it transforms into something far less recognizable. Its body collapses into a gelatinous mass, leaving it looking like a sad, melted mess. It's as if the ocean's mysterious depths have shaped it for an entirely different world, one we can barely comprehend. At those crushing depths, the blobfish thrives, built perfectly for its watery abyss. But when we see it on land, we only see what happens when a deep-sea marvel meets a world it was never meant to face. So that grumpy face isn't its natural look. It's the result of pulling it from its extreme environment into ours. In the mysterious depths, this blob is more than a squishy creature. It's a symbol of survival, a master of adaptation, and one of the ocean's most misunderstood residents. Let's head out of the water for a second and step into the heart of the Amazon. Deep in the jungle, where life thrives in the thick humidity, there are trees that don't just stand still, they move. Yes, you heard that right. The walking trees of the Amazon slowly shift their position over time, seeking out the best spot for sunlight. Now, don't expect them to uproot and stroll like something out of a fantasy film, but their roots grow in a way that helps them inch across the forest floor. New roots sprout in the direction of better light, while older roots are left behind, slowly pushing the tree forward, up to 60 feet in a few years. This subtle migration is a survival strategy, a quiet battle to stay alive in a world where even the canopy above is a battleground for sunlight. So, next time you find yourself deep in the Amazon, you could be standing in the very spot where these trees once stood. And who knows? They might not be too far from where you're standing now. Back to the water, but this time in Nevada. Ever heard of the pupfish? Probably not, because this tiny fish is one of the rarest in the world. Only about an inch long, these fish live in a small pool of water in the desert, and they're fiercely protected. Why? They don't just exist in a remote place. Their little pool has the unique ability to sense earthquakes. Yes, you heard that right. When there's a quake halfway across the world, the water in Nevada starts to ripple. It's like Mother Nature's own early warning system, powered by fish. Now let's get even stranger. Deep beneath the soil, there's a creature with a talent so bizarre it almost sounds unreal. The star-nosed mole. At first glance, it's like something out of a nightmare. Its face is crowned with a set of 22 wriggling, tentacle-like feelers that look unsettling to say the least. But don't let its creepy appearance fool you. Those feelers are nothing short of superpowers. This mole is nearly blind, but its star-shaped nose can sense the tiniest movements around it, detecting prey in mere milliseconds. How fast, you ask? It's so fast that this mole holds the record for being the world's quickest eater, devouring its prey in just 120 milliseconds, faster than the blink of an eye. But that's not all. In a feat that seems to defy nature, the star-nosed mole can actually smell underwater. By blowing bubbles and inhaling them back through its sensitive nose, it navigates the world with an efficiency that no other animal can match. Its grotesque appearance hides a precision and ability that makes it one of the most extraordinary creatures on the planet. You'd never guess from a first look that this oddball is nature's ultimate speed eater. How about coconut crabs? These land-dwelling crustaceans have a unique skill, cracking coconuts. But they don't just grab a coconut and rip it open like some tropical picnic. No, coconut crabs will climb trees and drop the coconuts to the ground, smashing them open before they feast. They can survive a fall from over 15 feet. Plus, their claws are powerful enough to break through a coconut shell with ease. I wouldn't want to shake hands with one of these guys. And finally, let's talk about an animal that might just survive the apocalypse: tardigrades, also known as water bears. Tardigrades, the microscopic beasts that seem virtually indestructible. These tiny creatures, often called water bears, can endure conditions that would obliterate almost any other life form. Found everywhere from the crushing depths of the ocean to the blazing heat of volcanoes, from the frozen wilderness of the Arctic to the vacuum of space, they've earned their reputation as Earth's toughest survivors. What makes them even more terrifying is their ability to slip into a state of suspended animation when the environment becomes too hostile. They shut down almost completely, needing neither food nor water, and can stay like this for thousands of years. When conditions improve, they wake up and go about their lives as if nothing happened. Scientists have even blasted these creatures into space, and guess what? They shrugged it off like it was just another day. If Earth ever faces mass extinction or an apocalyptic event, it wouldn't be the cockroaches that survive, it would be the tardigrades. These nearly invisible animals might very well be the last ones standing, ruling a world devoid of anything else. So there you have it, 7 bizarre and insane animal facts I bet you hadn't Googled yet. From the sunfish's lazy lifestyle to the indestructible tardigrade, our planet is home to creatures beyond our wildest imagination. The world of animals is far more mind-blowing than we often give it credit for. What do you think? Which fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're hungry for more strange and unusual facts, check out our other videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow animal enthusiasts. Until next time, stay curious.